It's a Friday fact. Friday. It's a Friday fact, yeah.
I've been waiting all week for this.
A new fact every Friday. It's a Friday fact.
Azure API Management can now publish messages directly to Azure Service Bus queues or topics using the Send Service Bus message policy and a managed identity, which enables a simple, secure, serverless, fire and forget pattern at the API edge. The Send Service Bus message policy allows an API or operation, an APIM, to publish messages directly into a service bus queue or topic. This removes the need for a dedicated intermediary service to receive an HTTP call and then forward an AMQP message to Service Bus. It keeps governance, auth, throttling, logging, policies in APIM and decouples callers from downstream processing. Requirements and demo preview. For this demo, the following resources are required. Resource group, Service Bus namespace plus queue. In this demo, it is called orders. API management instance. In this dem, OA post endpoint was used for testing. I enabled a managed identity on APIM and gave that identity the Azure Service Bus data sender role on the Service Bus queue. In APIM, I created a post operation and added an inbound policy using Send Service Bus message that reads the incoming body and sends it to the orders queue. The policy also returns 201 created immediately to the caller. Step 1. Enable managed identity on APIM. Enable system assigned or user assigned managed identity for the APIM instance. This identity is what APIM will use to authenticate to Service Bus. Step 2. Assign role Azure Service Bus data sender. Go to the Service Bus queue or namespace access control IAM add role assignment and assign Azure Service Bus data sender to the APIM managed identity. Step 3. Create the API plus HTTP post operation in APIM. Create a new API or update an existing one, and add the HTTP post operation that will accept the payload you want to enqueue. This is the endpoint your clients will call. Step 4. Add the inbound policy that allows messaging to SB. Edit the inbound policy for the API or operation and insert the Send Service Bus message policy. Example: queue name must match the existing queue.namespace is the Service Bus namespace FQDN, e.g. my-sb namespace. A service bus.windows.net. Payload can be any expression. You can build JSON, wrap properties, or use a base 64 body if you prefer. You can add any message properties under message properties to help downstream consumers route or filter messages. Step 5. Test the endpoint and check SB's queue. Use Postman or curl to post your sample order payload to the APIM URL. Because the policy returns 201 immediately, your client will get a quick acknowledgement while the real processing happens downstream. Note that you will need your APIM's OCP APIM subscription key, which must be one of the request headers. There are other authentication methods, but this is the simplest one for testing. In the Service Bus queue, Azure portal, check the messages or use Service Bus Explorer to confirm the message arrived and inspect properties in body. Why this matters: less glue. No need for an intermediate web job/function purely to forward HTTP Service Bus. Faster ACK. Clients receive immediate confirmation while work is processed asynchronously. Centralized governance. APIM still enforces auth, quotas, logging, and policies. Flexible payload handling. You can transform or enrich the message in APIM before enqueuing. Friday fact takeaway. This tiny policy can simplify many architectures. Everything from order intake to telemetry ingestion benefits from a simple HTTP endpoint that hands off to a queue. If your team has any endpoints that simply forward payloads to queues, try moving that responsibility into APIM. Fewer moving parts, centralized controls, and faster client responses. Pro tips: add message property entries for correlation ID, content type, source, or business tags to simplify filtering on the consumer side. Consider using a user-assigned identity if you want the same identity reused across multiple APIM instances or for easier management. If you need to send to topics, change the policy to target the topic name instead and confirm your Service Bus tier supports topics. I hope you like the Friday fact and see you in another Friday fact.